Hi guys, I just got a delivery from an ice yarn order that I placed. It's a big one, so let me just show you some of what I got. So, first off, Picasso. This one is 76842. Crinkle, crinkle, I'm so sorry. So this is my first Picasso order that I've ever gotten. We have 16 of these. Soft. And for those of you who've never had Picasso, it is 44% acrylic, 56% polyester. This is a 50 gram ball, 115 meters. It's a number 4 weight. Suggests using 5mm knitting needles, US 8. Nice. This is Snowdrop. That's Speckles. And so Snowdrop says that it is 20% wool, 65% acrylic, 10% polyamide. This is a 100 gram skein, 100 millimeters. Recommend it's a number. Oh, mercy, they put those letters tiny. I can't read it. It says it's a number 6. Use 6 to 7mm knitting needles. Lord have mercy, that is very tiny. Anyway, I can't read it. But anyway, it's kind of pretty. So I have 8 of those. This is a mixed bag of just little cotton. So we got pink and brown and blue and salmon, coral, I don't know what you would call it. 100% mercerized cotton, 2 weight, 50 gram balls, 160 meters each. So I can use these for some amigurumi, or I'm doing the year of dishcloths. I could use them for that if it calls for any of these colors. So that's good. So it looks like there's 5 of each color. Sorry about the crinkle. This just came. I was surprised since it's a holiday. So yeah, it's soft. Cecilia cotton. Brown, and this is a I'd say it's a cross between a pink and a purple. And that's one coral, salmon, whatever you would call it. It's pretty. You know, I just went to Joann's a couple weeks ago and spent way too much money on cotton yarn because I was doing this week of dishcloths and I needed some. And here's the blue. That's a pretty blue. And so I just bought, they had their KC cotton on sale. And I got like a couple of every color. So now I have lots of cotton. But before I did that, the reason I went to Joann's is because I did not have any really 100% cotton. I had cotton blends, but we were doing these dishcloths, and I thought I'd try to do it in 100% cotton. So if anybody wants to actually use them as dishcloths. And so these, 3, 4. I got another pack of these. There's actually 4 of each color. So it says Gonka, 100% acrylic. It's really soft. It's a number 3 weight. Recommend 4mm knitting needles, 100 grams, 300 meters. So there's 4 maroon, 4 purple, and 4 deep navy. Nice. Soft. Can make something out of those. Right now I've been working on a cardigan that has been kicking my butt. I have ripped it out more times than I can count. And I must be working with the most god-awful yarn. It's splitty. Even if you just look at it, it wants to split on you. But it's a men's cardigan. It's a kit I purchased from Lion Brand. And it's this, real quick off of this order. It is, where is it? It's this Basic Stitch Antimicrobial. Now, it's very soft, and I thought it was going to be great. But if you make an error and try to frog it, it like clings to itself. You can't hardly frog it. And like I said, it just looking at it, it splits. And so it's been very difficult to work with. I have either, when I've tried, due to all the splitting, to pull it out, it is like really difficult to frog. I've cut it at times. Look, there goes some fuzz. I've had to cut it to get it out and start all over. I even like went to a different skein, thinking maybe it was just the first skein. I'm on my 3rd set of crochet hooks. I've tried the dots. I've tried these I got from Hobby Lobby. I've done the clover, and now I am trying my furls. So this is the last stitch effort. I've frogged it back as far as I can. I'm going to start over once again using the furls to try to do this cardigan for my husband. And it's a shame because it says it takes 14 skeins of this yarn, like 2,400 yards or whatever. And it's a really nice looking cardigan. men's cardigan. I'd love to get it done for him. But if this hook doesn't work, if it starts splitting on me again, I'm not going to let it defeat me. I'm just going to get some different yarn. And I'll have to figure something else for this yarn. But I don't know why. It's probably the worst yarn I've ever worked with. I've never had such problems trying to make something. Now I am a new crocheter. I just started my journey at the beginning of this year. But I can follow a pattern, and I just finished making a cardigan, want to crochet along with Hobie, and that was using some yarns from Hobie that were different and new that I'd never used before, and I'd never had a problem with any of those. And it was like lots of colors and lots of different brands of wool blend yarns, and I had no problems. And I've made 3 other cardigans with other yarns and had no problem. I've used the Hue and Me. I've used some yarn from Mary Maxim to make a cardigan. Yeah, but anyway, moving on. Let's finish up the yarn haul. And I'm hoping I can get this cardigan done, because it is like, I am determined and it's not going to defeat me, and I will one way or another get it made. If I have to change yarns, I'll change yarns. Problem is, I have tons of yarn. I just don't know that I have enough 2,400 yards of any one color. Yeah, we'll see. So, moving on. Nice. So 16 of these, again, Picasso. This one, it's purplish. And again, this is my first time having Picasso, but I've never seen the colors that I actually got. So the blue, and then this purple. This one actually is called Picasso Light Gray. Well, it has some gray in it, but more noticeable to me is the purple. So, but it's pretty and it's soft, and I can't wait to get started on something. This would probably make a cardigan, but I don't know that my husband wants to wear a purple cardigan. I don't even know if he would do the blue. So 2 of those bags. Each bag has 8 in it. Then I have 16 of this one. Also Picasso. This is just item 69754. Does not have a color. I think I have one that's open. My dog's trying to help me. Huh, Sasha? Hi, Sasha. Do you say hi, Sasha? Yeah, my baby. Yep, and my baby Sasha. He's a sissy shepherd. She's such a sissy. Yes, she's my worker. She works with me. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Let's see. The pink. And again, it's got pink and lavender. It looks like very shiny, very soft. I don't think he would like a cardigan out of that either. Just not that adventurous. Next. Now this is a mixed lot bag, 81786. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me what it is. The label's blank. So, this one, I think it's acrylic. It's soft, but it gives me nothing, gives me nothing. So, let's see what else is in the bag. So it has that color, and then here's a navy. Oh, wait a minute, it says something on this label. It says baby antibacterial, 100% antibacterial Draylon, 100 grams, 280 meters, a number 2 weight, 3.5 to 4 millimeter knitting needles. And that is the extent of the information on this yarn. So, again, baby antibacterial. So is it acrylic? I'm thinking it's acrylic. Maybe. Feels the same as the other one. But now we have these. And these feel like cotton, like mercerized cotton. And again, no specs on there, a blank label. It's pretty. But it does feel like the smaller things of cotton that I had out earlier. So there's that color. And then this fuchsia. All of these feel the same. Yellow. Oh. And this is like a, I don't know what you would call that. But, and then there's another of the light blue of the baby antibacterial. And then there's 2, 3, and 4 of those. And another one of this color. So there's 2 of these, 4 yellow, 1 fuchsia looking. Now see, this one feels, oh wait a minute, this one does have something on the label. But it doesn't feel the same as this one. This one feels acrylic-y. This one feels cottony. So this one says Panda Duo, 100% microfiber, 100 grams, 50 meters. Lord have mercy on my soul. I need some. Yeah, I can't see what number it is, but it's fairly thin. Microfiber. Feels like cotton. I'm not cotton. Feels like just acrylic. But anyway. But it doesn't feel the same as this one. This one feels different. Same color. But they appear to be 2 different yarns. None of these have any information on the label. So I guess when you get a mix lot bag, you just get a mix lot. You don't know what you're getting. But it's okay. I will use it for something. Some of these, I wonder, I don't know. I'll use it for something, I'm sure. Don't think I could do his cardigan out of it. Don't think he would like a bright yellow cardigan. Now, if I had more of these, maybe that color or the navy, that would work. But even if I mixed the 2, they would go together, but I only have 3. So that's not going to do it either. And I don't, how many yards? $280 meters. So That's a good bit of yarn, but it's not 2,400. Even if I put the two together. We'll make something. Next, these are cute. Pretty. Interesting how these are bagged. So these are the same yarn, just rolled up differently. And so this is Summer Colors. It's a fine weight, 100 grams, 350 meters, 70% cotton, 30% something else. The label cuts off, but yes, it is very thin. But pretty. Which way do you like it? That's got the greens. This has the pink and the yellows. Blues. Nice. There's 4 of them. My husband carried this bag and he's like, oh my God, this weighs more than the 50-pound bag of dog food I just bought. That is a very hefty ice order. Just a little bit more to go. These are pretty. Magic Glitz. Look at the sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle. Magic Glitz. So, 95% acrylic, 5% Lorex, 100 grams, 360 meters, number 3 weight, 4 to 4.5 millimeter knitting needles. I need to learn to knit. I can get it cast on. I can get it from one needle to the other. I can make a long line, but that's about it. I don't know what to do. So I need to do some tutorials and teach myself to knit just like I did with crochet. So I can do it. I just have to find time and between projects and just try something different. There's 4 of these. Okay, some little baby cottons. Mixed lot. Number 80652. So it looks like there's 6 of every color, and there's 18 in the pack. Let me take 1 of each color out. These are little ones, 50-gram balls. So we got a green and pink, and this one's brown, tans. So again, 6 of each of these little balls. Baby Summer Color. And it's 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. 50-gram ball, 305 meters. Number 2 weight. And I can't read the rest. Oh, that's easier. Look. Can you see that? So anyway, total of 18, 6 of each color. Oh. Avalanche. Yeah, Ice Yarn does a good job. Now, every order I've ever gotten has been through the ringer when it gets here. Like this package had a big slit down the side. Thank God none of the yarn was damaged. But I guess it goes through a lot to get from Turkey to here. And so here's another, I guess I ordered a mix lot, 79836. I had no clue what this was. Don't even remember that I would pick this out. But it is a crazy looking thing, and I will pull one out in just a minute. It's called Buceleron chain. Super bulky. Yeah, and the specs it's like cut off. It says it's 7% acrylic and then something else. And then it's got some polyamide, but the label is like cut off. But anyhow, let me open up. I have one that's open. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. We'll figure something out. So, in addition to these, there's a black and white one. So, just to get the gist of it, it's like pre-made loops on there. So, it's almost like the great big loopy yarn. Uh-oh. Oh, I just got notification that I have an order coming from Hooks and Needles. Oh my gosh, are you guys taking advantage of the Premier Yarn Week? I'm embarrassed to say how much yarn I've ordered. So, like this big ice yarn order, guess what? We're going to have a big Premier order as well. I think there's only one day so far I didn't order. But anyway, I didn't get any of the shimmer. I would have liked to, but by the time I went on there, they only had like one color left. And I was like, whatever. Guess I didn't need it. But anyway, back to this. Buceleron chain. Yeah, so I can't see the whole thing. But anyhow, the loopy yarn, and I have some. I had a Ollie sale. I can show you that in a minute too as well. So this loopy yarn, I've made a blanket out of it. I wish I had my blanket in here, but I don't. I'm not going to go get it. But this is one of those things. It's a novelty yarn, of course, that you don't use a hook. You use your fingers. And it's really kind of cool. Now see this one. Oh no, is that the poop emoji? I did not see that. Oh my gosh. So I guess when you work this up, you get the poop emoji. Too funny. Magic. Off the hook. No tools needed. Lion Brand yarns. These were like $1.99 at Ollie's. And I'm like, I did not see that. I didn't see that little guy. But I had made a loopy yarn one blanket before. And so I was just like, oh, I could make these like, I know it takes about 4 of these to make. Probably about a 35 by 40 little lap blanket or something. So anyway, they have multiple colors. I'll show you those in a minute. But that's what this yarn reminds me of, but a mini version. And see the little loops? It's already got loops on there. So I'm guessing, I don't know. I'm going to have to play with it and see. It's not soft at all. So this feels like a cotton yarn. So maybe I could do it and make like some washcloths out of it. We'll see. We'll see. But anyhow, it's got, I have, all right. So this color, this color, this color, and then a black and white one. None of them have color names, so, but that's it. They were all, it was a mixed lot bag. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Each bag had 10 in it, so 20 of these. So let's see what I can do with it. And that's all of my ice yarn order. But let me show you these real quick. So anyway, this guy. So I think I got 4 or 5 of each one of these. So hold on just a second and I'll get to show you the other colors. So we have a blue and white. Oh, that one makes a star. Cute. This one is glitz. So it's just pink and sparkly. No emojis. And then we have a yellow one. King's Crown. This one's really soft. And then we have a deeper pink. And this is glitz. Magenta. No emojis. This one's soft, even though it's got the glitter in it. And these are a 7 weight. Machine wash, lay flat to dye, 100% polyester. 3.3 ounce, 95 grams. And they have over 8,000 free patterns on lionbrand.com for this yarn, it says. And you just use your fingers to make it. No emojis. This one is Sunrise. And purple sparkly, no emojis. This one is called Grape Raisin. This one's a little different in color. And this one is tie-dye. Only the two have the little emojis on there. So we had a star and we had the poo-poo one. trying to see if I have any other colors. One more. This one has some greens in it. And so this one is called Galaxy. So yeah, I've worked with these loopy yarns before. I have a whole bunch up on my shelf over there. See up there. There's more. So anyway, that's it for my Ollie's haul. And yeah, that's it. So hopefully I didn't bore you too much. I was excited to get my ice yarn. I haven't ordered from them in quite a while. I don't do it very often. I mean, if you average out the amount of yarn you get with the ship, even though the shipping's outrageous, it still comes out to be a great, I think, a great deal. So anyhow, so I'll come back when I get my Premier order, and I think I have something from Hirschner's coming. Maybe something from Mary Maxim. Anybody else? I don't know. I started to order with Hobie, but I can't remember if I finished it. And so yeah, and then I gotta stop. I need to get hooking, you know. Gotta get hooking, make some stuff. Oh, I'm still working. I had a little snag. I was working on these cute little things. I'll show you real quick. I am on hold right now. It's called Animal Stool Crochet. And you make covers for these stools. And it came from the Netherlands. And so, this isn't the book. I have another book. And what I was working on, I'll just show you a bigger picture of one of these, but I chose to do a pig and a frog. But for instance, this is what they look like. That's a big picture. That's a cow. But I tried to pick two that looked easy. Now, the issue is they have the patterns in here. And I've been following the pattern. And for those two, I even ordered yarn from them to see how it compares to yarn here. Which is all well and fine. It didn't cost me any more than it would have cost me here. But I was just like, okay, for the first of these to see how it turns out. And I ordered one stool to use as a sample. I didn't order a bunch of stools. I just ordered one until I could make the one pattern. And where is my pig? Hold on a sec. So they sent me polyfill. So for the pig, this is the yarn we're using. So it's a chenille, number 6 chenille. But I'm going to tell you what, this thing sheds like a mow, if you know what I mean. It's called Lammy. And I haven't used a lot of chenille in the past. I have some Posh yarn that I've used before, and that was fine. This here, shed. If you make an error, you're not frogging it either. Kind of like that sweater weather yarn stuff. However, this is where I am so far. And then it's got the frog one they sent me, wool. It was so funny. When the shipment came, I opened it up and my Mastiff and my German Shepherd immediately went to the box and shoved their face in it. I guess they could smell that wool, and they're like, what kind of animal just came in this house? But anyway, they both had their nose buried in that box. So here's my pig's cover so far. I wish I could make it easier to see. Let's do it this way. So anyway, I just have stitch markers where his eyes are going to go. Of course, this will be the snout. This is the head, the snout. I don't know if you can tell. I guess once you stuff the head, it'll look better. But this is his nose. And so you'll put nostrils in there. So anyway, I stopped because it was shedding like crazy. And the stool cover part, this is the stool cover part, and it's supposed to be round and flat, and it started making a cone like the nose. And I'm like, wait a minute, this ain't right. And I had ripped this out a couple times. So anyway, gotta get back to that. But that's it. I'm gonna go for now. We're late. All right. Enjoy.